I
She's
think it's
drunk and angry is what's happening.
I know. There's a lot of alcohol representation in this episode, and it's not showing up well for a lot of people.
Honestly, it's making me feel more like Erase has a point.
I know, right? Right? Oh, wow. How are you wearing that?
What do you mean?
Isn't it warm in here?
You were just on the roof.
Okay, I'm a little sweaty, and that makes me ready to watch Love is Blind Mexico.
Do you know where you are?
I don't know. I don't. Episode 9?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're on episode 9, Love is Blind
Are
Mexico.
we?
Yes. Love is Blind Mexico, episode 9! I hear it gets crazy.
I hear we're getting a reunion.
That too. Fernanda
pumped.
confirmed.
So pumped for that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So excited for the
This
reunion.
is the second to last episode, I think, right? Because the next will be weddings.
Yes.
Bachelor and bachelorette parties. We'll see who doesn't make it to the end. Because some of these people will not.
Do you know what else they do? They force them on their final dates. Do you remember that?
The final dates. Yeah.
Every season they make them sit and have their final dates, and it's always so awkward.
Yeah,
and
so I just saw the word bitter aftermath
Oh, God.
words. So that'll be fun.
Do you know what's frustrating? Okay, is anyone who's watching this also watching UK? Because what I find frustrating is the fact that these, to me, are two, like, massive Love is Blind seasons, and they just release them at the same time. And it makes it hard for me to, number one, have the time to dedicate to both of these shows. And then also, like, my brain is not this sophisticated. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't pivot on a dime from show to show.
The reality is, though, that they're going to be expanding to so many different countries, and they're going to be coming out with so many seasons that they're just going to be concurrent on a regular basis. There'll be an era where there could probably be Love is Blind TV. It's just all Love is Blind.
Don't you think that what they could have done, though, is because they haven't even announced the next US season, we're assuming that's going to come out in October. Don't you think they could have released one of these in September instead?
Yes, but they didn't, so
right.
I'm sure they have the reasons, or they don't.
I just wish, like, if they were going to do something concurrent, I would rather have, like, a concurrent Ultimatum or a concurrent Perfect Match or something. Like, I don't love that we have concurrent Love is Blind. So, Netflix, if you're watching, which you're not, but if you were, like, maybe consider that.
Yeah.
Because it would be easier, and I'd be ready. I'd be like, ooh, I'm excited, let's go.
Yeah, there's almost a little burnout here.
I am a little burnt out.
Yeah. Burnout's real, Netflix. Right. Check on your employees.
Even from watching TV. All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
So this is us from the future after having watched the whole episode. And we want to provide a trigger warning because there are some scenes after some people have had alcohol that include insinuations to violence. So if that is
a lot of verbal stuff as well as like throwing objects.
Yeah. So if that is something that you know that you don't want to watch, then maybe skipping this episode would be the best thing.
Or just watch it carefully.
Watch it carefully. And down below in the description, there's a timestamp of
sensitive areas,
the sensitive places.
Yeah.
And just be mindful of those if that's something that's triggering for you.
You're getting married?
Yes.
Renee's family.
Yeah, I know.
Later, Renee's family, badasses, honestly.
Yeah.
All of the like angry people in leather from the last episode are like that was sick, dude.
There's a lot of leather/pleather in the show in general.
This is a package deal.
She was competing with another woman.
You don't even know who she is. Oh, I see.
Yep.
All right, we got anybody on watch right now?
This is a nice little reminder of all the couples.
There's a lot going on. Oh, somebody said that they appreciate us pronouncing the names the way they're supposed to be instead of like the American way.
Cool.
And part of that is because we're watching it in Spanish.
Yeah.
But I was also like nervous. I'm like, what if they just think we sound like idiots because we're like trying? But we are at least trying. We might sound like idiots, but they said it was nice hearing us try. So.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to tell me?
No.
Oh, this was the cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is a real piece of drama. We'll see, but I think they're going to resolve it really
Totally
quick.
the end.
What's this all about?
Oh, I don't know. You might go back to your ex?
I almost feel like she's even just like, she's just insecure.
Yeah.
She's just acting cute because she's insecure.
Yeah, she was. That looked more cutesy than it was like coming at him.
You always do
this. Well, I feel anxious and you won't let me smoke. What can I do?
And now he doesn't like her smoking.
So now she's stressed and she's smoking.
And he's upset about that. And she's in a scenario where she's like, oh, that's my mechanism for dealing with my anxiety. And he's telling her, you need to quit smoking.
He did say early on that it's a big deal. That is kind of a weird thing to, like, if everything else is perfect, to split on.
I would have said, okay, baby, what can we do to work this out?
I like their pile of clothes. Feels like at home.
Totally realistic.
I know.
I understand her being like, he won't tell me what to do. But I also understand him being like, you need to stop smoking.
Well, if you're going to be together,
no.
yeah.
I hate you. I hate you.
I like them being all laughing and smiling. I just have a bad feeling.
I have a bad feeling too. It's not going to be good. Something's at what happens, though.
I don't know.
I'm still not 100% sure why we had such a big fight that day. Like, was it the good night or the coffee?
Oh, was he bringing that back up? Okay, so this is still their biggest fight to date, and it's interesting because he went and like talked to Mafer and stuff. None of that mattered. It was just the day-to-day shit, which is kind of rare for a show like this.
Yeah, she wasn't feeling well, and then everything started to feel like it was bigger than it was.
I've been working on a song for a few days.
I hate when you sing because it makes my heart melt.
Oh God.
It's cute that she likes it too.
Yeah.
I felt so in love.
Oh,
She's a sucker for
that's a good combo to have, though.
yeah.
Caminando.
Oh, he's a good singer too.
He's smooth.
He is
like
smooth.
the guitar and the singing.
He puts everyone to shame. That's been
Every
on this.
musician on this, yeah, that we've seen.
Yeah, every
their work
musician
for it.
I've seen on Love Is Blind has been terrible. And then Gerardo comes in with
I
this.
know. He gets the Best Musician Award.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I forgot someone mentioned Cameron rapped for Lauren, which was like a lot. I blocked it out.
I blocked it out as well.
Isn't willing to help you and who will just stomp on you if you relapse instead of looking for solutions?
So was she basically expressing that she would be okay continuing trying to quit, but it might not be that easy?
Yes.
That's what I'm seeing from her, and that's a good thing from her.
I don't think he realizes how hard it is. For
Oh,
her to
absolutely.
quit.
Well, and just in general, nicotine is one of the more addictive substances out there.
It's really tough for people.
Yeah.
And it's also like habit. Like it's a habit too. So on top of
Yeah.
being physically addictive, and then he feels like she's not trying.
Yeah, he just said, make sure you try after. Just give me your word you're going to try.
Yeah.
He apologized and said we can come to an agreement.
If she could get it to a point where it's just like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Oh my God. What? Okay. All right. What? Okay. I don't.
What the Netflix? What is this? Is this just what is? I just have a question. Is this what Love Is Blind Mexico want? Is this what Mexico wants? Because they don't show this in the other seasons.
I wasn't prepared. Like I wasn't prepared for the moaning.
know.
I wasn't prepared for the hand.
And like just the whole situation.
I'm happy for them.
Yeah.
But like I don't. Okay.
I feel like I need like a lead up.
Right. I need a warning that that's
They were
what's about
fighting
to happen.
and then that.
Actually had a really beautiful time.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh, Sylvia's met his
Okay.
Chema's daughter. Oh, that's cute.
Monster attack!
Oh, I was wondering if she was gonna meet
Yeah.
her.
That's cute. And he seems like he's
cute.
being really cutesy with his kid.
You know, I've had enough time since we watched the last ones that I'm not like as mad at
Yeah,
Chema.
right? We're like chilled out a little bit.
Right.
That does matter, the back-to-back,
It
day-by-day
does.
shit.
The first issue we had was in the pause, the alcohol.
Somebody said the term that his mom used didn't actually translate directly to alcoholic, and it was like it was like he's basically like a happy drunk, not an angry drunk. And like so when he drinks, he's not like the kind that gets mad.
Okay.
Like
Yes.
if he has a drink, he's lighthearted, he's having
Right.
fun, he's just like kind of a good time guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's important for her to know.
I wanted to see what you're like when you're drunk because I've seen you drinking, but not drunk.
Yeah.
She's basically saying what we were assuming. Yeah, and she's like she doesn't know until there's like a switch for some people.
Yeah. I remember like not from like a physical violence standpoint, but I had a friend whose partner would drink and he would get like I don't know how to describe it, but like he would cause emotional problems for everyone around him. So like all of a sudden he's crying and then she's crying and then everyone's night is ruined because he drank too much. And then he's upset because he feels misunderstood or because there was always some kind of problem every time he would get drunk.
It really hurts that my dad probably isn't coming.
I feel bad for Renee because
Yeah.
his dad isn't going to come.
I've won. In this life, I've won.
I do like her redemption arc.
Well, and she isn't. We don't see her doing anything about reaching out to Fernando again, and she seems to be moving on with Renee. So a lot of the fears that we had, and including Karen and Fernando had, seem to be dispelled so far.
Yeah. I can still understand why those fears existed. Like, I don't feel bad for having had those
Yes.
fears.
Apprehensions
but
are fine.
I am happy that this is the scenario. And she does seem really into Renee. And she does
does.
seem supportive of him.
Your smell, your presence, irresistible. Never felt greater being invisible.
Sounds like AI music. Did you get that at all?
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
someone probably made
Uncanny
that. That's
Valley.
like really mean, but yeah, it felt Uncanny Valley.
I've been seeing some reels online lately that are like people imitating AI. So it's like people imitating AI, which is imitating people.
Oh, that's
so it's like
funny.
the circle is complete.
Oh, I like that.
The AI imitations are pretty funny.
I love that.
Yeah.
That little house cost me a pretty penny.
Did it? I don't believe you.
That little property
I
is
don't
not
believe
for
you.
sharing.
Oh, are they signing a prenup? Or are they signing the wedding papers?
I was gonna say normalize signing prenups. Oh,
Division of property.
yeah, they're doing prenups, right?
Yeah, I know.
Good.
Oh, everyone is saying that.
But if you have more than 3 houses,
I don't know.
then community property sounds good.
If you have more than 3 houses, and division of property, I'm assuming means you
Whatever.
came in separate,
Yes.
you leave separate. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, communal property versus divided
Yeah,
property.
so
Okay,
like,
yeah,
are
yeah.
you like for us? We didn't get married until 10 years in. We would have done communal property. Everything that we had.
It just
we-
made sense.
Yeah.
But you meet marrying after 30 days.
Right. Then you divide
really ought
it.
to. I would be suspicious of anybody that would be fighting a prenup or divided property after a month.
Yeah. Same.
Immediate, not red flag, just like all red
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
Or all 3 live inside, but I don't want to be cleaning up after them because they're not trained for that.
But can he come inside?
So he has dogs, but they are not house trained. Is what I just saw.
Yeah.
Argos is my fur baby, and I would like him to be inside all the time.
Fur baby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Same.
Yeah, he's well trained. He's
I don't
calm
know
and laying in
why.
bed.
I don't know why Gerardo can't continue to have his dogs outside and have her dog inside. I don't understand why that can't.
Yeah, I mean he's very serious about how he feels dogs should be. We obviously are in the Fernanda camp.
Yeah,
I'm trying not to judge him too
100% in the
harshly,
Fernanda
but
camp. I'm not upset that he has dogs that live with him differently.
you think he's being overly intense with the conversation though?
Yeah, I don't understand why his parameters are the way they are. Like, I don't understand why he's like, well, if your dog's inside, then my dogs are also inside and you have to clean up after him. Like, that's
Yeah,
so
right?
weird.
Your dogs could just still be outside.
Right.
Like, what's the big deal?
Is the translation weird? Or, like, I don't
know.
understand where he's coming from with that. Because just have your dogs outside still.
Yeah.
And
If they're happy
and
like that.
Argos inside. Because I would hate to see, like, Argos' situation get worse.
I think she's in her I'm gonna get mad at you dress.
Oh,
Fernanda.
you're right.
Right?
Oh, you're right.
The aftermath of the Bachelor-Bachelorette party is going to get messy. I mean, they promised
wonder
us
why.
that.
Oh, because all the girls and all the guys, and I bet they join, and I bet it's all one big party at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I like how everyone's wearing black. So in the U.S., a lot of people for bachelorette parties, they wear white. But everyone looks way hotter in black.
Yeah. Like, everybody has some version of black on.
Yeah.
Is that like a tradition thing or something? Like, Bachelorette wear black?
Yeah,
Or
I
is it
don't
just
know.
what they're choosing?
They all look good.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. And I love him.
I really like Sylvia's personality.
Me too.
She's hilarious.
I know. She'd be really
Just her
fun to be
fake cry.
friends
Yeah,
with.
right? Doesn't she
Yeah.
seem fun as hell?
Yeah. With all the other tulls.
The talls. The talls hanging out.
For the barbecue, they asked him what kind of meat he wanted. But he didn't ask what I wanted. I said, why didn't you ask me what I like?
Right.
So what I'm hearing from her, she doesn't feel taken care of or attended
Yeah.
to, you know?
I think there are like multiple things like that because it's the situation with Argos.
Yeah.
It's the situation with like the meat at the barbecue. It's the coffee. It's the him going to bed without telling her. It's just like she
Yeah.
feels not considered.
And that dude has no interest in getting to know the real me.
Oh wow, they're not getting married.
Oh my God.
I go hiking once a month.
Yeah, I see that, dude.
Sorry, I mean once a week, but somehow she's got it stuck in her head.
I don't understand why him working out a lot is such a big deal, but I guess there is potentially like like you're not going to be spending time with me because I'm working out, so
She asked in the pods. It was a question she asked
oh yeah,
people.
like do you
It
work
was
out?
important to her.
Oh, that's
Right.
like a big thing. She wants
Yes.
she wants a partner to be working out with her.
Yes, she wants somebody who does a lot of physical
Yeah.
activity. And she asked him, and he said yes at that point. And I think the answer is kind of no.
Yeah, and maybe he wanted to aspirationally say yes.
Yeah,
but
I think he has a
I don't
vision
know
of
if he was
himself.
lying
Even
about
when he
it,
was
but-
talking about the hiking, he's like, I go hiking once a month, and then he goes once a week, and like,
Was it actually more like once a month?
Right.
Like, are you really finding time for that?
And even once a week is not really enough for a lot of people. If you want exercise to be like a part of your day-to-day, like once a week is really not enough either. If you want to be able to do that with your partner, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
It's just the way you see your life going day to day.
Yeah.
It's the snooze button like 200 times. That's annoying.
Me too. That's people with ADHD.
I do that. I set like 5.
That's people with ADHD, honey.
I set like 5 alarms in the morning.
Yeah, I frequently I don't try to wake you up anymore. I'll come in and I'll set coffee next to you.
Yeah.
That's well, you actually set alarms though. You handle your schedule.
I do, but I have lots of alarms set.
Yeah.
The connection I have with Renee is very strong.
I'm starting to believe it. You know what I mean?
I do too, actually.
Like, it's weird. I don't know that they'll get married, but there's a moment where I thought she was crazy, and I just don't necessarily feel that way anymore.
I don't either. Also, like, sometimes you're going to make choices in your life that make other people think that you're crazy, and it's the right choice for you. And you kind of have to just be like, I've got this.
Yeah,
I'm making the choice.
This is her experience.
It's right for me.
Yeah.
Why would I?
And bring bad vibes.
Why? Exactly.
Okay. I don't know if she's telling Sylvie the truth that she told us, but they're hugging it out, and she's like, I didn't want to bring negativity to your day, which there is a degree of truth there.
I think that's good. I think that's a best case scenario.
That's
honestly.
good. Yeah. Alejandra.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Alejandra has a YouTube channel. I don't know if she would appreciate this or not, but she did a Baby Yoda opera video a while ago, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
I really love it.
If we get the opportunity to talk so there can be some closure.
They're always talking about the closure. Ollie and Catherine found closure in their chat. Mafer and Gerardo apparently have found closure.
Yeah, apparently.
I don't know. Maybe they're gonna be fighting about the dogs and shit. Like, that seems like, but you know,
that would be a deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
The dog stuff.
Yeah.
If someone was like, "You can live with me, but your dog has to be outside,"
it is like, my fur baby. Fuck you. That's what you do, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
My dog's
might be what she does.
Not going outside. Like, period. I mean, they'll go outside to use the bathroom. That's it.
Wait, they're all meeting up now.
Yeah.
Hey, are you Coletti?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Still waiting patiently?
Oh, no. And didn't his mom say I'd rather have a opera singer for a daughter?
Did she?
I think so.
No.
I think so. That's what somebody said, I think.
They're both creative careers, though. That's such a weird thing.
Were you worried I'd be some guy with blonde hair and blue eyes?
Exactly. That was it.
I feel like she's acting pretty
normal?
like I would expect, and he's like being a little weird.
He's the one that's leaning in more, it almost seems like, right?
Look at her.
Just been so incredible to me.
She seems uncomfortable.
Yeah,
She's like, this is weird.
Thank you for everything.
She's not giving as much as he is.
Yeah.
And he's hugging her over and over again.
I don't know, but Sylvie's incredible, so...
Well, she's saying positive things about Sylvie. I'm apprehensive about where this is going.
I think he's trashed right now,
I think he is trashed.
He seems drunk.
But I respect the relationship he has with Sylvia.
There we go.
There we go.
Alejandra!
Beautiful.
Yeah, all right.
Wonderful response.
She wanted to talk, so I went with her, but I wanted to keep dancing.
She's like, no.
So he's like, I don't want to talk to you. She's like, I want to keep dancing. It's my bachelorette party. I don't want to talk to you.
There's nothing bad.
Tell me everything.
No, I want to say...
Maybe she's getting a vibe from Chema, drunk Chema, and she's like, I don't know.
She's also drunk. Sylvia is
drunk. Yeah, I think so. I don't think Alejandra is drunk.
I don't think so either.
I think
Poor
there are a lot of
Alejandra
wasted people
is
here.
Dealing with these people that are
I
trashed,
know.
and she's like, okay.
And she's like, girls come first.
Right.
She's saying everything right.
Hell yeah. Wait. Like this?
Oh, and I think that I don't give a shit wasn't like an aggressive I don't give a shit. It was just like, whatever, it, you know? Because they're like kind of laughing. Okay. That went well.
Okay.
If I can be frank, I was worried about Alejandra for a while.
I was worried about Chema too, and he ended up pulling it back and being like, "You're a really sweet girl and stuff.
You were super nice to me, and I really
Right.
respect that." He did a little bow.
Right.
Like he looked wasted, but it didn't get to an inappropriate.
Quite
He wasn't like
wasted.
whispering in her ear, being like, "I miss you" or anything like that. This episode is pretty intense, and we're going to take a little chill pill and play some mats.
We're emotionally distant.
Oh man, what's going on with him and Francesca? They're like next to each other but not even hanging out?
Are you in love?
No.
You're not.
And I told her.
What?
Whoa. What's happening?
Everybody's wasted.
What is going on?
And Gerardo is saying he's not in love with Fernanda.
Then they're not getting married,
Yeah.
right?
Why don't you want to talk?
There's nothing to talk about.
Exactly.
Oh, they're gonna fight. Oh no, I don't like fighting!
We're not what?
Compatible.
Oh,
We're not compatible,
what?
he says. Oh, man.
So she feels blindsided.
Stop saying that to me! I've heard it 5 times. You've kicked me to the curb 5 times.
Oh, yeah, at a certain point, you gotta walk away. Francesca, you gotta walk away.
Yeah.
If he continues doing that, he's, like, trying to find outs.
Yes.
You, like, can't get married to a person like that.
I don't like her yelling in his face, but I don't like him breaking up with her over and over again. Yeah, I think it's
drunk and angry is what's happening.
I know. There's a lot of alcohol representation in this episode, and it's not showing up well for a lot of people.
It honestly is making me feel more like Erase has a point.
I know, right? Right? And honestly, what, Renee and Iris didn't show up poorly at all.
No.
Everybody else is.
No, they
Holy
didn't.
shit.
I know, dude. I know.
Oh.
Have some balls, then you'll get it.
Oh, she's coming at him.
Oh.
Francesca, stop. What is she coming at him? She's like in his face.
I know. I get being mad, but
no,
like...
this is way too much.
This is too much. Like the personal insults and shit.
No, this is too much.
Alcohol really did some people up this episode.
It did, and it wasn't Renee.
It wasn't Renee.
Bathing in the moonshine.
After party.
My words were very hurtful, but that's what I felt in the moment, so I don't have any remorse.
Oh.
Wow, dude.
I think having a little remorse might be prudent there. I don't know. I think, like, recognizing that you're in a heated position and you had those feelings is okay, but, like, when you're hurting somebody with your words, I feel like being a little remorseful is a good thing.
I think so, too.
It's a huge emotional roller coaster.
In the fading light.
Oh,
Like,
man. I don't think this is not a good relationship. He thinks they're in good shape.
I mean, maybe his
I
past
don't.
relationships were even, like, wilder, honestly.
And I told her I am in love, but not enough to get married right now.
That's why she was so negative talking to her
Yeah,
friend.
but not enough to get married right now.
First you love somebody and then suddenly you don't? Is that how love works?
Yeah, that sucks.
Why are we still in this shitty relationship?
I agree, girl. Leave his ass.
Mierda.
Leave him. He doesn't prioritize your dog. You
Yeah,
don't feel good
the
with
fur
him.
baby.
Their like way they want to live their life day to day doesn't align.
I heard pinche.
False.
No, because I heard like gringo is fine. It's
Right.
not. It's
What's
not pejorative.
pinche? What is
Pinche
that?
gringo is like
Oh, what is that?
like a gringo.
Oh, loud thud. Loud
Okay.
thud. Objects clattering. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. What is this?
They put a thing over the camera. Maybe.
Are we under a blanket?
I can't stand to even look at you.
Okay.
Breaking things bad.
Breaking things bad.
That doesn't feel
scary.
good. That's scary.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Holy
She like
crap.
threw a chair or something.
Gerardo's outside. Would you like to speak to him one last time?
No.
Oh
no,
my
don't.
God.
No, don't do that.
Poor Kay.
Poor K, dude. Poor K.
Hi.
Oh man, I don't like this.
I think they're saying goodbye in a like
Okay.
in a closure
Okay.
sort of way.
Okay. Wow.
They did.
Dude.
They were seeming more and more incompatible, and
The more it went on.
it's just a shame how it ended.
It is a shame.
And if I hurt you in any way, then I apologize.
Just say I'm sorry for hurting you, cause
Yeah. Don't say if I hurt you. Don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that. Just say I'm sorry for hurting you.
wow,
I did not see that coming.
that went 0 to 60 real
Yeah.
fast.
I'm really, really glad that they broke it off. Because that is not good.
Yeah, that was bad,
That was really bad.
and it escalated really quickly at the end.
I don't like that Willie and Francesca are still together.
I know they need to break it
because
off.
they also, that fight was like really not okay.
Mhm. I mean, she shouldn't accept being broken up with repeatedly, and he shouldn't accept being talked to like that,
Absolutely.
especially with no accountability.
Absolutely.
So, like, it's just bad.
It's bad.
Honestly, is the way I
Yeah.
feel right now.
So, yeah, the flight is just like life and relationships.
Meanwhile, they're flying in helicopters and having like
having
little
dance
private
parties
dinners and
afterwards.
stuff. Yeah.
You see him like.
I know.
Emmy is a wonderful girl. What does she think?
She's very excited. She's very happy. I think she really likes you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I see that. Oh, Caprese.
Oh,
Ooh.
he's happy. He said he's happy.
Yeah. I think I see him wanting a family though. So
Me too.
for me when I'm watching this, I'm like, this makes sense.
Oh man, there's so much more. Like we are literally a decade older than them, and I feel so much less mature.
Yeah. Family.
He's like, I'm ready to have a daughter, and I'm like, oh god, I'm not.
Yeah, right.
What would you say has been your favorite day with me so far?
The first night in Tulum.
I feel like they're not going to get married, but I kind of hope they do.
They have so much fun together.
Yeah.
And
just to prove everybody wrong.
What everyone says about them being an odd-looking couple, they actually look good together, in my opinion.
They do. I don't know.
And their styles complement each other. Like, look at them right now.
I know.
The way they're dressed.
Yeah.
I can't really picture them getting married.
Yeah.
But if they do, I feel like
I'll be happy for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna be really happy for them.
If they get broken up, I'll say I told you so, even though I never did. And then if they stay together, I'll be like so happy for them.
That's the benefit of like watching this crap from your couch and then just commenting on every last thing. Is that you can literally be like, I told you so. Because at some point during this season, we've said they're great. At some point, we've said they're awful.
Yeah.
So at some point, we were right.
Well, and then when we're editing, we know how the end of the episode goes. So at least for that episode, we can at least pare down the parts where we say the wrong thing too much. It happens. It's not that manipulative, but sometimes we get too hard on a thing. We're like, that wasn't true at all.
Right, yeah.
And we'll cut out most of it. I don't think we usually cut it out
differently
entirely.
by the end. Like
That's
sometimes
true.
it's literally just like, oh man, I don't feel really like that anymore.
Yeah. Because you've had time to process it.
Yeah, exactly.
Per il piacere.
May life continue to surprise us.
Because maybe I've been reading him wrong, and maybe he's not as big of a dick. Like maybe his mouth just sometimes gets ahead of him.
Maybe he just looks like a dick.
He looks like he's a faker.
Well, he's a poker player. People are calling him a fresa.
What does that mean?
It means like posh, wealthy.
Oh, for sure.
Sort of like English speaking Mexican. It's like the talking like you have a potato in your mouth thing.
One of the people recently said something, and I was like, I feel like I see that potato thing.
The potato thing.
Yeah,
right?
I felt like I saw it. I felt like I was like, oh.
I see the potato.
Of any of the people on the show, I have the hardest time reading Chapa.
Again, he's a poker player. You should. If he's good at it, you should have a hard time reading him.
Well, and maybe that's like a natural thing that he has, and then it just works well for like poker playing or something.
Maybe.
Iris and Renee, I think they're getting married.
Oh,
I think
we're
they're
actually
getting married.
doing a wedding today? Oh,
and
shit.
I actually am supportive of this.
Okay.
I support it.
Yeah. If they get married and they're happy, fine. Happy for them.
I think I might have borderline the most hope for their relationship of anyone's.
Were they were at the bachelorette party, right? Yeah. We didn't see them at all because they were both being chill.
I know.
That's crazy.
I know.
Yeah. I like your point. You're like, this is why Iris is right to be afraid of drinking because like he got ugly for some of those couples.
Yeah. She's not wrong. The way she expressed it to Renee was wrong.
Yeah.
Or about Renee behind his back was wrong.
Both those things.
But also, again, it's one of those things where it's like, who am I? Like, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, it's
like,
true.
I've done crap that like I regret or that I feel like, oh man, I was really triggered. So like I came, at something in a way that I don't appreciate. So I don't know.
She's gonna look so pretty. And how has it been with Renee? Good. Do you know his blood type?
Just blood type? Little vampire child.
I know, vampire child.
Especially with your dress and veil. And walking down the aisle with Dad.
That little kid is doing all the talking. Like a little vampire would.
She's thousands of years old.
Yeah, right. Oh, it reminds me of that. Remember the vampire movie? Abigail. You got Abigail over here.
For real. Oh my gosh, get this kid in movies. She's great.
Is this her tryout?
Holy cow, dude.
Yeah.
She could be the host of the next one. She's killing it.
Iris and I are very happy. We're still in the same boat together. We both want the same things, and that's the beauty of this.
I still maintain his sisters were not mean to Aries.
They were
skeptical
intense.
of the process and very intense, hard to meet for sure, but neither of them were cruel to her.
Somebody said they were borderline being harder on Renee than they were on
absolutely.
Iris.
For sure. They were not being hard on her. And they're trying to protect their brother.
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
And I like them being, like, really excited for him here. They're not bringing any energy down. They're, like, they're if Renee's happy, they're happy. I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting from the sisters.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous about what might happen. I don't know what Renee is going to decide.
Ooh, she looks freaking gorgeous. Holy hell.
That
I
dress
like that
is poofy.
dress. I like it. I like the V's under the, like, armpit with the mesh.
Yeah.
That part.
Oh, yeah, you like a mesh armpit?
I do like a mesh armpit.
Come in.
His mom is there! Oh, man, I really want his dad to show up, too. I want his dad to just, like, break down and come through the door and be like, fine, I'm here.
Yeah,
fine.
grumpy, right?
Yeah, so
the
grumpy
old man.
Oh, he's not there. Oh, that's a shame.
Everybody but the dad.
Also, they could get remarried after this, and this could be their, like, Love is Blind ceremony.
Yeah.
And then they could get married,
They could do a
remarried
ceremony.
after 6 months or so, a year, whatever.
They all seem wealthy, so
They do
they
seem
just
wealthy.
like have another
Everyone
freaking
on this
party.
show seems so wealthy.
It's blown my mind.
Exactly. It's a privilege.
I didn't think I'd find someone. I found true love with Iris.
Wow, dude. I mean, he keeps saying they're in love, and he
he
loves
keeps
her.
being like, I get that people don't get it, but like,
Yeah.
it's for me.
We haven't seen them fight.
No.
We haven't seen them like they've
shown-
talked about important stuff a lot.
Very little of them behind the scenes,
Yeah.
honestly.
They've had PDA.
Yeah.
They look really affectionate towards each other when other people aren't around. A lot of smiling, hand holding, eye gazing. They check a lot of boxes.
Also, for as controlling as I thought she was gonna be, like they asked her, they're like, "Oh, what's he gonna say?" And she's like, "I don't know, whatever he wants."
I'm just dying to see her now.
She just lost her mind in the pods, but
She
like
lost it in the pods. She's like, I need Fernando. And then she was like, this guy's horrible.
Right.
And now it's just been great ever since.
And the real life stuff is this stuff. It's not
It
the
is.
pods.
The
It's
pods
not
are
the
dumb.
honeymoon. It's like them living together, them meeting each other's families, like seeing how they would merge their lives. That's the real stuff. And that's where also we saw Gerardo and Fernanda and thought, oh, they're great. And they aren't actually
And
great.
they melted down.
Right.
Yeah.
Nervous, but at the same time, I'm sure that whatever decision we make, it's going to be the best for the both of us.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Because it could easily be a no. It just having, I want more than one yes. You know?
Me too. Our only hope for a second yes, because I believe Karen and Fernando are going to be a yes. Our only hope, I think, for a second yes is these two.
Yeah.
To forever connect our stories and our destinies. That you were my first date in the pods, and will forever be my last.
Oh.
Those are really good
That's
vows.
really good vows.
If she says no at this point,
Shit, dude.
she's horrible.
That was beautiful.
'Cause
His sister wiped a tear. His sister wiped a tear. She got her.
Yeah, got her. Got him.
Promise to hold.
Oh, he's getting really emotional.
Oh, his sister.
Ah!
His sister. Oh.
I promise to have the patience our love needs and to care for your heart before mine.
Oh my God, he's getting
my
so
God.
choked up. Everybody's
His
crying.
mom is getting choked up. His dad's gonna regret not being there.
I know, this is a good wedding, Renee's dad. Isn't it like Renee Sr.? I think they're both Renee, right?
Oh, are they both Renee?
Yeah, where are you, Renee?
I want them to say yes. This is such a weird. I hate
What
watching
a
these shows.
turnaround, dude. She was like #1 villain, and now
I
we're like...
literally said I don't want to see her on my TV screen again.
I know.
Iris.
Ah!
Oh my God, you hit that spacebar quick. All right. I'm wildly hoping they say yes. So I am losing my mind.
I am like, no, like I feel uncomfortable.
I know, my stomach.
Because I want them to
My
say
stomach.
yes.
Okay.
Because I think they're such a beautiful couple. This episode was all over the place. I feel like Iris and Renee should get married. Listen. If you don't like flip-floppers, this isn't the channel for you to
We
be
are
watching.
flip-floppers.
Well, because we don't have all the information. And I also...
Nosotros somos huaraches.
Okay.
Right? Right?
Is it?
Somos? I don't know.
Is that right?
Is it somos?
I don't know, dude.
We are sandals.
Flip-flops.
Well,
Sandals.
sandals.
We're sandals. We're flip-floppers, okay? So if you don't like that, this just probably isn't the channel for you. Because frankly, like, I love to see a redemption arc. I love to see people are dynamic. They can change. People can show up really bad and then show up great. Like, I like that.
I like being proven wrong when I don't like people.
Yeah.
And I like being proven right when I do like people. So yeah, I'm always here for a turnaround.
And I'm not gonna say, I still feel like our reactions to the way that Iris was showing up in the beginning are valid.
Yeah.
Because that's what we had to go off of. We don't know her personally. All we had to go off of was what she was showing us, and it wasn't good. But now it's different.
Yeah.
And she and Renee really do appear to be in love.
They were both like tearing up during their thing, and it seemed like, again, a place from love.
Yeah, it really did.
I feel like they're gonna say yes, but I'm prepared
so,
to. I'm prepared to be, not shocked, because the shock is almost the yes, but I'm prepared to be like, oh, okay. But it wouldn't be at this point. I kind of see it going either way. I hope they say yes.
I hope they keep dating if they don't say yes.
Yeah, that's true. I could see them dating.
Yeah. Fernando and Karen are the other clear yes to me.
Yeah.
I think they will both
feels like
say
an easy yes.
I think they're both ready to be in that relationship.
They're the yes couple for the season.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They seem completely enamored with each other. I think they're going to have a really great life together.
I don't usually say this, but I'm actually excited to see their wedding.
Yeah. Ooh, I am too.
See if you get choked up again.
Very probably, honestly. I got choked up at Iris and Renee's wedding. That was beautiful.
I think Willie and Francesca shouldn't even make it to the altar.
To me, they're in the category of, like, will they, won't they? And I think they shouldn't.
I think they shouldn't. And if they did, I hope that they are working through some of that stuff.
I
didn't think that was good.
I didn't think it was good either. I didn't like what we saw.
Yeah.
And her getting in his face like that after they'd been drinking, and then insulting him, like using insults like that, and then her being like, my words were tough, but I'm not remorseful because it's how I felt. I don't like that either.
I don't like that.
I don't like that. Because you can have remorse for something and still say, like, yeah, I was intoxicated. And, like, technically...
wasn't my best self.
Right, it was coming from a place...
Shouldn't have done it.
But, like, yeah, I wish that I hadn't communicated that way.
I wish I didn't get that mad.
Yeah,
or whatever
exactly.
It was.
Or, like, it wasn't fair to Willie that I did that. Like, you can have those things all exist at the same time. And I think her not being remorseful is honestly just...
I like the way... I was nervous about Alejandra this entire season.
She showed up great. She was awesome. And she was, like, basically sober, and she had two drunk people that she was trying to work with.
On two sides of a couple, too, where arguably she could have been in the middle, and she didn't put herself there.
No.
But Chema just being, like, wasted. Chatting with her. And she's like, yeah, great. You can see her just being like, okay. And then Sylvia being like, I don't care.
Right. And she's like, okay.
Okay, yeah, girls first. Yeah, okay, I love you, girl. You've been the sober friend before.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've been around people like that, and you just kind of have to feel like,
oh, yeah, you're great. You're great.
Right,
yeah, I love you,
good.
too. Yeah, yeah.
Chema, actually, I was pissed at him at the last episode, like, really mad. But he actually showed up really well. I liked his conversation with Ale. It was a little bit too intimate for me, but he was very drunk, and I think that kind of explains that, like, the way he approached it.
Yeah.
And him and Sylvie, for me, are I think they will say no, but kind of a maybe.
Yeah, they're maybe lean no. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm also super pumped that there's going to be a reunion. And I can't wait for them to announce the date
I think
for that.
It's like the 21st or something.
21st. All right.
Well, thank you for being here. Only one more episode to go. Hit a like if you made it this far. Appreciate y'all chatting with us and sharing your opinions and watching along with.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thanks,
bye.
And then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.